Okay, you guys, good morning. Here I am just a little bit early, wanting to make sure that we're moving along as planned, coffee in hand. So anyway, as you are all well aware, I have had some streaming issues with Facebook the past couple of weeks. Redid some settings, got a new booster. So we're going to give it a try today and see how it goes. I'll remember, if the live stream does not go well, I do upload to YouTube following the live, so you can always go back and watch it there. And it's a much clearer video than if the streaming is having trouble. So you'll see a little comment pop up here. It says thank you for commenting. Be sure to like and share. I am not able to comment, like type text comment during the live, but I will add comments afterwards and go back and see what you had to say. I do try to answer any questions that might come in during the live. So being it's 9 o'clock, let's go. I am Brenda Hillard. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm located here in north central, actually I guess, yeah, northern central Minnesota. It does look like the stream is working pretty well this morning, so with a few interruptions, but not bad. So yay for us. This is good. I can see I've got some people on. I do see it's interrupting, so let me go in and just, I'm going to change just a little something. Give me a minute here. Okay. All right. Let's see if that helps anything and stops this interruption, but I think we'll just move forward. And okay, hi, Karen. I haven't seen you for a few weeks. Welcome back to Coffee and Create with Brenda. And yes, it is a hot coffee Saturday. It's been kind of crazy. Like yesterday, it was super hot here. And then today, it's chillier. I won't say cold, but chillier. And we've got that air quality alert going on again, too. So anyway, but yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I see that, oh boy. Anyway, I thought this was all going to work. Good morning, Joyce. I am happy you are here. Let's see if I can stretch this out a little bit to fill up the screen. Hopefully that helps. Yeah. All right. Yeah, whenever you change stuff, everything gets changed around a little bit. But hopefully this all goes well. Good morning, good morning. All right, I can see we've got a good, more than a handful of people on, so let's go. I'm going to flip down to my workstation, and ooh, I have a pile of stuff here. I am going to take off my monthly host code. When you shop with me and your order is under $150, please be sure to add the host code at checkout, or when you start your order, actually. And make sure that you're shopping with me. We had a couple things this week where people were like, I thought I was shopping with you, and I ended up not shopping with you. And it's like, oh, sad. So anyway, just make sure that that's the case, that you're shopping with me, and I truly appreciate you. So, all right, you guys, here we go, here we go. Let's take that down. Ta-da. Okay. Annual catalog. Oh, there's so many good things in there, isn't there? And I'm still finding things that I thought I didn't need. And then I see them in use, or I see things that people are, all right. This is buzzing in and out here. My booster, let's see if I can get that to fix up here a little bit. I think it will. And it looks like it's connecting. So, Oh, look. When it connected, it was better. All right. So, annual catalog. If you do not have a catalog and you do not have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one. Go out to my website. I have a little form, request a catalog, and I'd be happy to send you one. All right. Look at all this stuff. What? So, it's what I want to talk to you about today is, I'm going to bring the catalog back in for just a second. And on page 135 in the Stampin' Up! 2023-2024 annual catalog, you're going to see up in the top right, it's called Bright and Beautiful Memories and More Card Pack. You guys, this is an amazing buy. It's $8.50. You get 50 total double-sided cards. So 3 by 4 inch and 4 by 6 inch. And then you get 4 sticker sheets that coordinates with the Bright and Beautiful suite. It's very, very cool. But it doesn't stop there. You can get the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes for just $11. And I'll show them to you here in just a minute, but you get 20 card bases and 20 coordinating envelopes. It's very, very cool. Again, page 135 in the annual catalog. All right. So here's what the cards look like. These are the card bases. You get 10 with this front, and then it's just plain white in the middle. And then you get 10 of the ombre bubble bath card bases. And then look at these sweet envelopes. So looks like this side. And good morning, Janine. And this is the back side, the inside. How good is that? All right. And these are the 3 by 4 cards. They're double-sided. So even just this, take this, put it on this, put it on this. What a cute card, right? You just have to layer them up. But you can do lots of different things with these, so let me show you. You get, like I said, I don't have these in any certain order, but tons of cards. We're going to make one. Actually, we're going to make 2 cards with these, and then the back sides are printed too. Cute, right? And quick. That's the beauty of this. Let me see what I did with my stickers. I don't see them there, but I think they're in here. Look at this cute one, you guys. And truly, let me find my little cutouts here that I had going. But is all on this one really is all you'd have to do is look at, I stamped Celebrate. If you put that on there, add it to a base. Look at what a cute card that is. And how quick and how easy, right? So if you're like low on card supply and you need, look at, I could even cover that up. Because if I don't want to say you can do it, I'll just cover it with one of the 3 by 4 cards. Add a little sentiment. You can always add sparkle. And what a cute card. All right, I'm going to put these to the side. I brought out the Bright and Beautiful 6 by 6 paper samples that I do. I wanted you to see how well that card pack coordinates with the Designer Series paper. And set that aside. So is what I want to do today is I'm going to bring in one of the 4 by 6. It's actually a little bit more than 6. It is, let me do this. It is 6 1/4, okay, by 4 1/4. All right, so is what I want to do, being it was 6 1/4 lengthwise, I'm going to put it at 3 1/8, and I'm going to cut it. Now, that simple little movement I have 2 like little note card sized cards, right? So think about that. If you have 20 card bases and you were to cut them in half, in that one pack for $11 and what was it, $11.50, you can make 40 little note cards like this. How cool, right? All right, the bundle that I'm going to be featuring today is the Share a Milkshake bundle. Tomorrow is National Ice Cream Day, and so I thought how perfect to share the Share a Milkshake. This is a photopolymer set, 16 stamps. There's 4 sentiments and then 12 stamps. Really, really fun. Then here are the dies. The dies have a waffle cone that not only embosses, but it scores so that when you fold, you can just stack up your ice cream in there, and away you go. There's toppings for the ice cream, and then there's also this cool gridded background. Now, I'm not going to be using the cone or the gridded background, but I will be using the sundae cup and the malt cup, along with the spoon and the scoops of ice cream and the straw. So let's get started. All right, so you all know, right, that the 1 3/4 inch circle punch is back. It's back, and you just have to look under the What's New online specials, and you will see the 1 3/4 inch circle punch. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to bring in my Memento black ink, and I want to stamp this sweet sentiment that says, "Life is sweeter with you." I'm just going to ink this up really well. And I'm going to stamp it right down here. That's what I want for this one. Now for the other card, the other half, I want to stamp "You're the cherry" on top. Isn't that a cute sentiment? I love it. So I'm just going to ink this up well. Let's bring in our punch. You push this forward, the punch opens, and that's so you can have nice flat storage. I don't see anybody commenting as of right now, but I think everything is going swimmingly this morning. I'm going to take the 1 3/4 inch punch and just punch out that sentiment. All right. I love that. Okay, now I want to show you some stamping tricks with this stamp set as well. So, my color combination, I'm going to be using Bubble Bath and Berry Burst, and then of course the Memento that we just did. But is what I found is if I take the Bubble Bath and the Berry Burst, and if I stamp the highlighted piece first, I'll show you what I mean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this down first, and that would have been much prettier if I would have used my foam pad with the photopolymer stamps. So there we get that. Then is what I want to do is take the solid piece, and I'm going to put that in my lighter color, the Bubble Bath. And it's so much easier to line up if you do it this way versus the other way. So if I would have stamped the glass first and then tried to line up the print, it never gets, well, I shouldn't say it never, but it's harder to get it smooth across the top and the bottom. So I find let's do one more. I'll take the highlights for the Sundae cup, and I'm going to do that in Berry Burst. Okay, so now when I take the solid piece and ink that up with Bubble Bath, it's easy for me to line up that top edge, and I get my perfect Sundae cup there. And then what I did is I took the Memento Black ink, and I don't know if I have my little, I have it right here, my little straw piece. And I'm just going to switch blocks here a quick second because I didn't bring the other ones over. I just ink that up, stamp it right on here. Just like that. I can take my cherry and stamp that. How cool is that? Now, you know that Celebrate piece that I showed you? Is what I found that worked really well for that is from the Something Fancy dies, there's this little label in there. That Celebrate fits perfectly in this die, okay? So I just wanted to share that. If you have the Something Fancy dies, or you would like the Something Fancy dies, just know that that Celebrate from this stamp set fits perfectly inside. Let's see if we have anybody. Good morning. The signal, oh, good, Joyce. I worked on it all week, so I'm glad to hear that there's some improvement. I do see that it is interrupting a little bit. Not sure what, but yay for us, right? All right, so I wanted to show you how I've been stamping these and what I found worked best for getting these lined up nicely. Okay. So now let's put our cards together. Of course, I already stamped and die cut our pieces. So I'm going to bring these in for You're the Cherry on Top and Life is Sweeter with You. Good morning, Donna. All right, so here we go. Our half of a card base, right? I've got our little dish, and this is what it's going to end up looking like. Okay, so I need to bring in dimensionals. I have both minis, and let me get some more standard size, or regular size. Here we go. All right, I'm going to put a couple dimensionals on my little Sundae cup, and I found if I popped up, and it's not necessarily, I'll show you on the next one too, but with the Sundae cup I found it worked better if I popped up the Sundae cup, and then I take the big piece, and I did put dimensionals on that as well. But before I put them on, I die cut the spoon out of some silver foil, and it automatically die cuts this little slot for you to put your spoon in. So now when I flip it over, I can catch the scoop of ice cream and the spoon. And then I want to put just a touch of liquid glue on the tip of my handle. And that's just so that when people slide it in and out of the envelope, it doesn't bend or tear the handle off our spoon. Okay? So now I'm just going to put this in, kind of tilting it a little bit so that the ice cream hangs over our dish. Okay, now this end is, whoops, I forgot to take the backing off. No wonder it wasn't sticking down. Getting ahead of myself, you guys. That's always a scary thing. Okay, putting it in just like this. Ha, now it's stuck. But you see how this is still loose? That's good, because now is what we want to do is we're going to add our Berry Burst scoop of ice cream. And on this one, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right across the straight edge there. And then I can tuck that down in there just like that. I can see I have people dropping off. All right. And then I had cut a scoop of ice cream just from some basic white. And so I want to put that right there by the straight edge. And I can slide that down behind my Berry Burst. So now I have this giant sundae cup full of ice cream. And let's get that little cherry and our Take Your Pick tool. I'm going to use a mini. And you know what? I don't know if these are really minis. I think these were left over from a paper pumpkin, but they're close. Or you can use a mini on this little cherry. But we want to pop that up. Oops, I want that right down here on this one. So, life is sweeter with you. I'm going to press my spoon handle down so it sticks. And then, if you want to, and this adds a lot, the Wink of Stella glitter pen. I am just going to do a little bit just on the very tops of the scoops of ice cream to make them look frosty. All right. And that usually doesn't show up very well on camera, but you can see the shiny. So there's that one. Life is sweeter with you. Isn't it good? I love it. But I'm kind of a pink girl too, so. All right, so there's that. And now let's do this other. So this one, we're going to use the malt cup. And as what I found with the malt cup is that you really probably should keep this one flat, and especially for this card because of our circle punch sentiment. So I'm going to set this down right here off to the side. Let's bring in our sample. Then this one, instead of putting the spoon in the die cut slot, I'm going to add the straw, and again do that same thing where we secure that with a dimensional, and I'm going to put another dimensional over here, just leaving this open. Okay, a dot of glue on the tip of my straw. This time I'll remember to take the dimensionals off. It sticks better that way. Haha. Great tip here on Saturday morning, right? Hold the tip of my straw down, press my scoops of ice cream in place. Now I'm going to take my white scoop of ice cream. By the way, happy ice cream day tomorrow. I hope you're able to treat yourself. Or maybe somebody will treat you, right? Now here's a scoop of ice cream in the bubble bath. And you can see that I die cut it, not quite exact. It's going to be okay because we tuck it down behind, right? So I'm just going to stick that right in here. We've got our cherry. So let's grab a mini dimensional. take the backing off. And because this one's going to say, "You're the cherry on top," I'm going to put that cherry right up here at the top. Add some dimensionals to my circle punch. And remember, this started out as one 6 1/4 by 4 1/4 card base from Memories and More. I just cut it in half at 3 1/8, and now we get these adorable little card. Let me take my Wink of Stella one more time, and for this one, we're just going to put some shine on that cherry to emphasize our sentiment. Okay, so there we have our Memories and More and the Share a Milkshake bundle from Stampin' Up. Remember, if you want to place an order with me and it's under $150, be sure to use my host code. I'll flip that back up here now that we are done with our demonstration. There it is. And the other thing I wanted to share with you was a couple more cards. So let's do our little Lives Are Sweeter. Here's one that I did that I used a standard card base. I used the 3x4 Memories and More card pack. I gave it just a little bit of a black border. And again, the malt cup with Celebrate. The other one I have uses one of the 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 card bases. I used the 3x4 base from the card pack, and this Cheers to You was already on there. I stamped in azure blue, azure. I can never say that word right. Anyway, malt cup, again using the Bubble Bath, Berry Burst, and Vanilla Scoops of Ice Cream, the straw, and a cherry. So how cute is that? And it was really, this is all I really had to do. These, the card base and the stamping, or this card from the card pack, was already done for me. So check it out, page 135 in the annual catalog, and place your order. All right, guys, until next Saturday, bye for now.